Good morning, students. Now I will explain the synopsis of atomic structure. Generally, the atom contains the three subatomic particles. So these are electrons, protons, neutrons. Electrons are discovered by the J.J. Thomson. Another name of electrons is cathode rays. The cathode rays or electrons are discovered by J.J. Thomson by using the cathode ray discharge tube. This discharge tube is discovered by the William Crookes. And the name electron was given by the G.J. Stoney. Then what are the properties of cathode rays? Cathode rays are generally traveled in the straight line in the absence of electric field and magnetic field. These are invisible particles, but in the presence of electric field, these rays are deflected toward the positive pole of electric field. In the presence of magnetic field, the rays are deflected toward the opposite pole of electric field. That is cathode rays properties. Then last one important point, the properties of cathode rays is independent on the nature of gas used in the discharge tube. Then next one is charge by mass ratio of electron. The charge by mass ratio of electron is obtained from the deviation of cathode rays in the presence of electric field and magnetic field. So the extent of deviation of the cathode rays depending on the strength of electric field and magnetic field. So from that experiment he was find out, the J.J. Thomson was find out the charge by mass ratio of electron is 1.7588 into 10 power 11 coulomb kilogram inverse. The next one is charge of electron. Charge of electron is discovered by the R.A. Mulliken by this oil drop experiment. From this experiment result, R.A. Mulliken was find out the charge of electron is 1.602 10 power minus 19 coulombs. That is charge of electron. From the charge of electron and charge by mass ratio of electron, J.J. Thomson was discovered the mass of electron. Is here charge of electron 1.602 into 10 power minus 90 divided by charge by mass ratio means 1.75 into 10 power 11. Then we get the mass of electron is 9.1094 into 10 power minus 31 kilogram. That is the mass of electron. Next one is second subatomic particle is proton. Protons are discovered by the Goldstein. Protons, another name is anode rays particles. So in this protons are discovered in the anode ray discharge tube experiment. In this anode ray discharge tube, Goldstein was used the perforated cathode. That's why these protons, another name is canal rays. Then next one is what are the properties of the anode rays. Anode rays are travelled in the straight line in the absence of electric field, magnetic field. These are invisible particles, but in the presence of electric field, magnetic field, the anode rays are deflected toward the opposite side of the electric field, opposite side of the cathode rays. In the presence of electric field, magnetic field, the behavior of the or deflection of the anode rays in the presence of electric field is completely opposite to that of the cathode rays. Then next one is the properties of anode rays is depending on the nature of gas used in the discharge tube. That means depending on nature of gas, the charge by mass ratio of the proton is different. Then next one is in this anode ray discharge tube, the Goldstein was used the hydrogen gas. That's why the positive charge particles in this hydrogen gas is H plus particle. That's why it was called protons. So anode rays, another name is protons. The next one is the discovery of neutron. Neutron discovered by the James Chadwick by the bombardment of the beryllium sheet with alpha particles. The beryllium sheet is bombardment with alpha particle to produce the neutral charged particles, that is neutrons. So neutrons has a zero charge. So this is the table. Mass of electron is 9.1 into 10 power minus 31. Here proton is 1.67 to 10 power minus 27, 1.675 10 power minus 27. Charge minus 1.602 plus 1.602 into 10 power minus 19. Here specific charge of electron 1.76 in 10 power minus 8 coulomb gram inverse. Here 9.5 into 10 power 4 coulomb gram inverse. This is the relative charge 18361839 minus 1 plus 1 0. But here compared to the proton charge, neutron charge is a little bit more. That's why here 1836, here 1839. Compared with electron charge, electron mass, proton mass is 1836 times more. Like that neutron mass compared with electron, neutron mass 1839 times more. that is the relative mass of the protons and neutrons. Then next one is how the subatomic particles arranged in the atom, that is explained by the atomic models. First atomic model is Thomson atomic model. So according to this theory, the total fibrous mass of watermelon considered as positive charge. This is positive charge in which negative charged seeds are embedded in it. But further this theory failed because of this theory is failed to explain the electrical neutrality of atom. Then next one is Rutherford alpha ray scattering experiment. In this experiment he was used a thin gold foil. It is surrounded by the zinc sulfide screen. After then he was sending the alpha rays passed through the gold foil. Maximum number of alpha particles passed through the gold foils. Very few alpha rays are deflected by the small angle. Very few particles are again bounced back by 180 degrees. From this experiment, Rutherford was observed the most of the space in an atom is empty space. So like that, the most of the space in an atom empty space, that's why most of the particles are passed through this atom. The very few particles are deflected by the small angle. Because of in the center of the atom one positive charge sphere is there, that's why alpha particle positive charge, this is also positive charge deflected by small angle. Very few particles bounced back by 180 degrees. So from this observations, Rutherford was explaining the atom contains the maximum space in the atom is empty space. Then next one, so the total positive charge of atom is concentrated in the center of the atom. It is called nucleus. That nucleus discovered by the Rutherford. The nucleus contains the protons and neutrons. This is called nucleons, and electrons revolving around the nucleus in circular path. Then next one is nucleus compared to the nucleus radius. Atomic radius is more. Nucleus radius is 10 power minus 15 meters. Atom radius is 10 power minus 10 meters. So the nucleus radius is very smaller than atomic radius. So these are the important postulates of the Rutherford. And one more point, in this Rutherford theory, the electrons revolving around the nucleus like planets revolving around the sun, that's why it is called planetary atomic model. But this theory is failed because of Rutherford theory is failed to explain the stability of atom. So that's why it is failed to explain the stability of atom. The next one is the atomic number. Atomic number means the number of protons or number of electrons. Number of proton present in the nucleus or number of electron present in the atom. That is called atomic number. Atomic number denoted by the symbol Z. So atomic number means total number of electrons in the atom or total number of protons present in the nucleus is called atomic number, represented by the Z. The next one is mass number. The total sum of protons and neutrons present in the nucleus, that is called mass number. Here mass number is represented by the symbol A. So here mass number, atomic number represented by the like this. Here X means element symbol. Here Z is atomic number. A is mass number. So this is the representation of the element. Then next one is atomic number, mass number. They given some examples. So is here tritium. So here atomic number 1, mass number 3. This is protium, atomic number 1, mass number 1. And this is deuterium, atomic number 1, mass number 2. Then what about the neutron number? Neutron number is equal to A minus Z, means mass number minus atomic number. So A means, for example, in this one tritium, atomic mass number 3, atomic number 1, total number of neutron 2. Like that here protium 0 neutrons. The next one is proton. Protium having the 0 nucleus. The next one is deuterium containing the 1 proton, 1 neutron. Means 2 minus here 2 minus 1 neutron is present. Next one is isotope. The number of isotope means the number of the atoms of the same element have the same number of same atomic number but mass number different. Atoms of same element have the same atomic number but different mass number. That is called isotope. So these are example for this isotope. Here atomic number same but mass number different. So this is second example. The next one is isobars. Atoms of different elements have the same mass number but different atomic number. So these are example for the isobars. Here mass number is same 40, atomic number different. Next, isotones, atoms of different elements have the different mass number, different atomic number, but neutron number is same number of neutrons. So this is example for the isotones. So these are also example for the isotones. Mass number, atomic number different, but neutron number A minus Z is same. Neutron number is same. Then next one is electromagnetic radiation. So the charged particles move under the acceleration. The alternative electric field magnetic fields are produced. This is charged particles move under the acceleration. Alternative electromagnetic fields are produced and transmitted in the form of wave. That wave is electromagnetic wave. So this electromagnetic wave has some properties. This is the distance between the two successive crust and trough is wavelength. Units meter, picometer, centimeter, different units are there. Then frequency, number of waves passed through the point per 1 second. From this point, how many waves are passed? That is the frequency. Frequency is hertz and second inverse units. Then next one is wave number. The reciprocal of wavelength is called wave number. That is represented by the nu bar. And here units centimeter inverse, meter inverse, and angstrom inverse, picometer inverse. The next one is time taken by the wave to complete one cycle is known as time period. This is reciprocal of frequency. T is equal to 1 by nu is called frequency. Reciprocal of frequency is time period. Then next one is the relation between wavelength and frequency. See here nu is equal to c by lambda. Then next one is nu is equal to c into 1 by lambda. Then next one nu is equal to c into 1 by lambda is equal to nu bar. So these are different relations of wavelength and frequency and wave number. Then next one is electromagnetic spectrum. Different electromagnetic radiations are arranged in increasing order of wavelength, decreasing order of frequency. This is frequency is decreasing order. This is wavelength increasing order. That arrangement is called electromagnetic spectrum. Next one is the electromagnetic rays have the dual nature, particle nature and wave nature. Particle nature is explained by the black body. Black body means the body which complete absorb or emit the all frequencies of radiations. Complete absorb or emit the all frequencies of radiation. Such type of body is black body. The radiation emitted by such body is called black body radiation. In this black body radiation, intensity taken on the y-axis, wavelength taken on the x-axis. So along with wavelength, intensity is increase maximum and then decrease. The next one is at lower wavelength and higher wavelength, intensity is very less. If temperature is increased, wavelength is shifted towards the left hand side. That means lower wavelength side. So that is about the black body radiation. The next one is Planck's quantum theory. The black body which emit the radiation discontinuously in the form of small energy packets. So like this, small energy packets are released. Each energy packet is quanta. The energy of each quanta E proportional to nu. That means E is equal to h nu. Okay. Then here h is Planck's constant. H value is 6.625 into 10 power minus 34 joule second. 6.625 into 10 power minus 34 joules and second. So that is h value. Or 6.65 into 10 power minus 27 erg into second. That is Planck's quantum theory. Formula is important. Then next one is photoelectric effect means so the ejection of electron from the metal surface. So this is the metal surface. The ejection of electron from the metal surface when suitable frequency of light incident on this metal surface. The light incident on the metal surface, electrons are ejected. So that phenomena is called photoelectric effect. So here the light having the quanta of energy packets, the energy transferred from quanta to electron present in the metal atom. So in this energy, one part of energy is used to overcome the electron from the nuclear attraction force. Remaining part of energy is increase the kinetic energy of the ejected electrons. That means the absorbed energy E is divided into two parts, that is work function and kinetic energy. One part of energy is used to overcome the electron from the nuclear attraction. Another part of energy is increase kinetic energy of the ejected electrons. That means h nu is equal to h nu naught plus kinetic energy Ke. Kinetic energy Ke. So that is the formula of photoelectric effect. So here photoelectric effect formula is important. Or h nu is equal to h nu naught plus Ke means half mv square kinetic energy. So from this formula we obtained this one form. This is one of the important formula. Then next one is spectrum. Spectrum is the dispersion of the light or dispersion of the 7 colors on the photographic plate. They are arranged in the they are arranged one by one based on their wavelength. There is no gap between the any wavelengths. So such type of the arrangement is called or the spreading of colors on the photographic plate is called spectrum. The spectrum containing the two type of spectrums: absorption spectrum, emission spectrum. Absorption spectrum means first emission spectrum. Emission spectrum means it contains the bright lines on the dark background, but the emission spectrum contains the dark lines on the bright background. Again, each absorption and emission spectrum contain divided into two types: line spectrum, band spectrum. Line spectrum containing this type of lines in that spectrum. So it is given by the atoms in the gaseous state. That's why it is called atomic spectrum. Example: hydrogen spectrum also line spectrum. Band spectrum is the group of lines arranged like that. So this is the band spectrum. So this is given by the substance present in the molecular state. The type of substance only give the band spectrum. That's why band spectrum another name is the molecular spectrum. Line spectrum another name is atomic spectrum. The next one is hydrogen spectrum. Hydrogen spectrum is here. Hydrogen spectrum contains the 5 series of lines. That is the Lyman series, Balmer series, Fashion bracket, P-Fun series. If electron jump from higher orbit to first orbit, Lyman series, higher orbit to second orbit, Balmer, higher orbit to third orbit, Fashion, fourth orbit bracket, fifth orbit, P-Fun series. So here Lyman series is obtained in this ultraviolet region, Balmer series visible region, Fashion is near infrared, bracket is infrared, and P-Fun series far infrared region is formed. So that is the hydrogen spectrum. Next, the wave number of spectral line in this each series is find out by this formula: nu bar is equal to 1 by lambda is equal to r into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. This is a formula. Here r is nothing but Rydberg constant. Its value 109677 centimeter inverse. So this is the n1 value for the series. N2 value is this is H alpha. First line is H alpha line. Second one is H beta line. The next one is third one is H gamma, like that H delta. Then last one is H infinity. H infinity line is called the limiting line. The limiting line containing the lowest wavelength. First line having the highest wavelength in each series. So that is about the N1, N2 values. Then next one is Bohr's atomic model. So according to the Bohr's atomic model, electrons revolving around the nucleus in the different circular orbits. Each orbit is represented by the KL, MN or 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, the angular momentum of electron is find out by the MVR is equal to NH by 2 pi formula. Then electron jump from higher orbit to lower orbit or lower orbit to higher orbit. Their energy difference delta E is equal to H nu. Okay. Then delta E means H2 minus H1 is equal to H nu. Nu is equal to C by lambda. Therefore, delta E is equal to Hc by lambda is formed. So these are the different formulas in this Bohr's atomic theory. This is one of the formula. This is another one formula. The next one is the energy of electron in the orbital. Bohr orbit is calculated by the formula E is equal to minus 2 pi square Z square m e square e power 4 and k square by n square and h square. This is the energy of electron in the joule per atom, minus 2.18 into 10 power minus 18 Z by n square. Okay, so this is joule per atom. This is the energy of electron value. Next, why this energy of electron is negative charge? Because of from nucleus to infinity distance, means this is infinity distance. Here nucleus and electrons, there is no attraction force between nucleus and electrons in between this distance. That means at infinity distance, the attraction force between nucleus and electron is less or zero. That's why your energy of electron is positive. But whenever the electrons comes to nearer to this nucleus, the attraction force increases. Then only the energy of electron decreases and reaches to the negative value. That's why energy of electron always is negative, but only at infinity distance is positive. The next one is radius of orbit. Radius of orbit is calculated by r is equal to n square h square by 4 pi square m z e square by k. So this is formula of radius. So r is equal to a naught into n square. So here A naught value 0.529 angstrom meters or 5.29 into 10 power minus 11 meter or 52.9 picometers. So this is the A naught values. The next one is the velocity of electron in the nth Bohr orbit. Formula V is equal to 2 pi Z E square by K, E square K by NH. Here velocity of electron 2.18 into 10 power, this is 8 meter, sorry 10 power 6 meter, 10 power 6 meter or 10 power 8 centimeters. So 2.19 into 10 power 6 into 1 by n meter second inverse, that is the velocity of electron. Here electron jump from higher orbit to first orbit. Directly it will come or by step it will come. If it directly come, that is the Lyman series. If fifth orbit to 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth orbit to third orbit means Paschen series, bracket series. So this is Lyman series, Balmer series, Paschen series. Then next one is bracket series, last Fund series. Like that, step by step is formed. Electron jump from higher orbit to first orbit Lyman, higher orbit to second orbit Paschen, higher orbit to third orbit higher orbit to first orbit Lyman series, higher orbit to second orbit Balmer series, higher orbit to third orbit Paschen series, fourth orbit bracket, fifth orbit Fund series. Then next, this is the Lyman, Balmer, Paschen, bracket, Fund series. The next one is Rydberg equation. Delta E is equal to H nu. Here delta E value this one. The next one is nu bar is equal to nu by C. From this value, delta equal to H nu, nu is equal to delta E by H. Again nu bar is equal to nu by C, means nu bar is equal to nu value means delta E divided by HC. So then substitute the delta E value, then finally we get the answer nu bar is equal to 1.09677 into 10 power 7 meter inverse, 10 power 7 meter inverse, 10 power 7 meter inverse into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. So that is the nu bar value. The next one is number of spectral line formed when electron jump from higher orbit to first ground state n into n minus 1, that is calculated by the formula. Next, the electron jump from higher orbit to lower orbit, how many spectral line formed, that is n2 minus n1 into n2 minus n1 plus 1 by 2 or sum of n2 minus n1. So this is another one formula. The next one, ionization energy, the amount of energy required to remove the electron from the valence shell of outermost gaseous atom. The ionization energy is equal to energy into Z square by n square. So this is the ionization energy. Its ionization energy 1312 kilojoule per mole or 2.18 into 10 power minus 18 joule per atom or 13.6 electron volt per atom. So these are the ionization energy of electron. Then next one is Bohr's theory successfully explained the hydrogen spectrum and stability of atom, but Bohr's theory failed to explain the Zeeman effect and Stark effect, and it is violates the Heisenberg uncertainty principle. So it is failed to explain the fine structure of atom. Okay, then this theory is applicable to the atom containing single electron species, but if the atom contain multi electron species, so this theory is failed. That's why the limiting it is applicable to the atom or ion contain single electron species. If atom or ion contain multi electron, this theory is failed. That is about the limitations of Bohr's theory. Next, de Broglie theory formula: the particles, the microscopic particles are move like a wave-like motion. The wavelength of microscopic particle lambda is equal to h by p or lambda is equal to h by mv formula. This is de Broglie formula. Then next one is de Broglie wavelength lambda is equal to h by mv. E is equal to 1 by 2 mv square. Wavelength and kinetic energy relation lambda is equal to h by root of 2m E. The next one is wavelength and de Broglie wavelength potential relation. Lambda is equal to h by root of 2 m ev, that is potential energy and wavelength relation. This is potential energy and kinetic energy relation. The next one is de Broglie wavelength and radius of Bohr's atomic model relation. mvr is equal to nh by 2 pi. So from this formula the circumference is 2 pi r is equal to n lambda, circumference formula. Heisenberg, it is impossible to determine the exact position and momentum of electrons simultaneously, that is Heisenberg principle. Formula delta x into delta p greater than or equal to h by 4 pi. So here delta x is uncertainty in the position, delta p is uncertainty in the momentum, delta v uncertainty in the velocity. So from this formula we can calculate so many problems. Next, the uncertainty principle is ruled out the existence of the orbit in the atom, and it is applicable to the microscopic particles but not applicable to the macroscopic particles. That is about the significance of uncertainty principle. Then next one is the wave character of the electron is described by the wave function. Wave function is give the amplitude of the wave. Its value is positive or negative or 0. That is the psi value. Then next one is psi square. Psi square is nothing but probability of finding electron around the nucleus is maximum. That is the psi square value. Then next one is the wave nature of the electrons around the nucleus is calculated by the dou square psi by dou x square, dou square psi by dou y square, dou square psi by dou z square, 8 pi square m by s square, e minus v into psi is equal to 0. This is the Schrodinger wave equation. Then next one is here psi is wave function. Its value already I told, positive, negative or 0. That is the wave function. Then psi square is the probability of finding electron in a small region of space around the nucleus, that is the probable density. Then next one is the atomic orbitals. Atomic orbital means the probability of finding electron around the region in a small place is maximum. Nearly 95% of probability of finding electron is there around the nucleus. That is called orbital. In that orbital where the electrons present, that is explained by the quantum numbers. The address of electron in the atom is explained by the quantum numbers. These are 4 quantum numbers. Principal quantum number represented by the small n. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4 or KLMN. The total number of electrons present in the each shell is 2n square. Number of orbitals present in the each orbit is n square. That is the formulas. The next one is azimuthal quantum number. So here azimuthal quantum number represented by the L value 0 to n minus 1. The number of orbitals present in the subshell is calculated by the 2 into 2l plus, number of orbitals present in the subshell is 2l plus 1. Number of electrons present in each subshell 2 into 2l plus 1. This is the number of electrons in each subshell. Number of orbitals in subshell. Formula 2l plus 1. Then angular momentum of electron formula h by 2 pi root of l into l plus 1. That is angular momentum of electron formula. Next, magnetic quantum number. It is represented by the m. M value depending on the L value. M value is from minus L to 0 through the plus L, minus L to plus L through the 0. That is the magnetic quantum number. It is indicates the orientation of electron in the orbital. Okay, that is the magnetic quantum number. Then next one is here number of orientations of electron in the orbital. Formula 2 into 2l plus 1 or 4l plus 2. That is the number of orientations. Then next one is spin quantum number. Spin quantum number means the electron spin in the orbital. If electron spin is upward direction, plus of. If electron spin is downward direction, minus of. So that is electrons revolving around the nucleus in a circular path. Its spin is sometimes positive, sometimes is negative. So that is clockwise direction means positive, anti-clockwise direction spin is negative. That is spin quantum number. So here one of the point, principal quantum number, azimuthal quantum number, magnetic quantum number give the information about the orbitals. But spin quantum number gives information about the electron. These three give information about the orbitals. Then next one is probability curve. So here psi value and r value for 1s orbital we got this one curve. For 2s orbitals we got this type of curve. 2p orbitals we got this type of curve. Then next one is This is psi square and r value. This is psi and r value. Psi r value. This is psi square r value for 1s orbital. This type of curve will come. 2s orbital. This type of curve. 2p orbital. This type of curve will come. Then next node. Node means it is a region around the atom where the probability of finding electron is 0. This type of nodes are two types: radial node, angular node. Radial node means the region around the nucleus where the probability of finding electron is 0. That is radial node. Radial node calculated by the formula n minus L minus 1. Angular node means the plane which is processed through the nucleus where the probability of finding electron is 0. That is angular node. It is equal to L value. So this is radial node n minus L minus 1. Angular node is equal to L value. Next one is the shape of orbitals. The s orbital have the spherical shape. P orbitals have dumbbell shape. S orbital only one orbital is there. P orbital 3 suborbitals are there. Px, Py, Pz. This is dumbbell shape of P orbital. D orbital shape is double dumbbell. It has total 5 orbitals are there. This is shape dxy, yz, zx, x square minus y square and dz square orbitals shapes, double dumbbell shape. The next one is the probability distribution curve. So this is probability distribution curve. Here radial probability distribution is taken on the y-axis, radius taken on the axis. We obtained the 1s orbital, this type of curve, 2s orbital, this type of curve, 2p orbital, this type of curve will come. This is the node. Here the probability of finding electron is 0. That is the probability distribution curve. Next one is energy of atomic orbital in the hydrogen atom. In hydrogen atom, all the orbitals have the, so the energy of different orbitals is in hydrogen atom 1s orbital, 2s, 2p have the same energy, 3s, 3p, 3d have the same energy, like that. But atom containing the more than one electron or multi electron species, the energy of different orbital is this one: 1s, 2s, 2p, 3s, 3p, 4s, 3d, 4p, 5s, 4d, 5p, 6s, 5f. This is obtained from the Euler diagram. And same time the energy of orbital is calculated by the formula n plus L value. Higher the n plus L value, higher the orbital, higher the energy. Lower the n plus L value, lower the energy. In case both n plus L value is same, if n plus L value is same, at that time which orbital have the lower n value, that is lower energy. Higher n value have the higher energy. That is n plus L value give the information about the energy of orbital. The next one is the distribution of electrons in the atomic orbitals. Follow the 3 rules. Abbo rules. Abbo rule means electron first enter into the lower energy orbitals. After fulfill the lower energy, then electron enter into the higher energy. After then very higher energy. So after fulfill 1s, then electron enter into 2s. After then electron enter into the 2p. That is the Abbo principle. Pauli exclusive principle means an atom can accommodate maximum 2 electrons. If more than 2 electrons is there, that is violate the Pauli's rule. That means no 2 electrons can have the same set of 4 quantum number. That is Pauli's rule. According to this rule, an orbital can accommodate maximum 2 electrons. More than 2 electrons is wrong. Then next one is Hund's rule. So each degenerate orbital is filled with 1 electrons. Then only pairing takes place. So this is the pairing method. But not this is not a pairing method. So this is not pairing method. So first each orbital filled with 1 electron, then only pairing start. That is Hund's rule. The next one is copper electron configuration and chromium. Copper chromium exhibit the abnormal electron configuration. So chromium is 4s1 3d 5 because of half filled configuration with the extra stability. Like that copper also normal configuration 4s2 3d 9, but it exhibits the abnormal configuration 4s1 3d 10. Complete field configuration get the more stability. So that is about the atomic structure synopsis. That's all. Thank you.